Hey, what's up, guys? So, yeah, it's been a week since I was here last, and I hope y'all missed me, because I missed you guys. You guys are the reason why I do this, so, yeah. So, yes, the new Gotham episode, I don't know, I believe maybe 7 or 8? I know what it's titled, though, The Mask. I did my research this time. This episode was really good, but it wasn't that great. I'm gonna give my rating right away first, so then the people who don't know, who haven't seen the episode, can go after this, and the people who have seen the episode, you can listen to my top 5 moments of the episode. So yes, I thought this episode it's a 4 out of 5 Gotham Police Department badges. It just was not the best episode, but it was not the worst. I did like it better than last week's episode, but there was, I just felt like the Fish Mooney stuff. We're going through the episode, and another point at the end of the episode that I'll talk about, at the end of this video that I'll talk about, I did not like. It just really getting annoying how this whole thing is going. But yeah, 4 out of 5. Pretty good, not bad, but not great either. So yes, my top 5 moments. Number 5 would definitely be that Bruce goes back to school, and now he's standing up for himself. So there was this kid who was making fun of him because his mother died. And then he punches him, and then he talks to Alfred about it, and Alfred's like, alright, you know what? Let's go back, and you're gonna beat him up more. You're gonna beat him up to a pulp, and then beat him with an inch of his life, and then just leave. And Alfred is kind of a little bit crazy, because that could really get him into trouble. That could get Alfred into trouble. But what are they gonna do? Bruce Wayne is like the richest person in this world, so I think they're gonna have to not mess with him. But yeah, I just felt that was kind of weird, but it was not a huge problem. I did like it, how that kind of went around it. Alright, so yes, number 4 would be that kind of now all the cops kind of are despise Gordon. Nobody likes Gordon now. Mainly what's happening, what's been happening over the past couple episodes. And then in the last episode, nobody stood up for him. Not a single cop stood up for him when he was fighting Zaz. They all just walked out. Except for the head one. But then Gordon told her to leave, so she walked out. But yeah, other than her and Bullock, there's nobody that really is there to support him. And that's kind of sad. Especially because he's got to work with these people every day of his life. And I did like the speech, where he's like at the end of the episode, or in the episode where he's like, not Bullock, but Gordon is like, you know what? I don't care. Falcone, the mayor, they're all going to go down, and every bad cop is going to go as well. I believe that was towards the end of the episode. Yeah, it was at the end of the episode. Yeah. And the thing I did not like about this episode towards the end was why Barbara left. I don't understand why she left. If you guys do know, please let me know in the comment section below. I'd really like to know. But yes, alright, enough about that. Alright, let's go to number 3. Number 3 would definitely be that guy, the villain of this episode, giving the speech about wearing a mask. I did like this sort of speech because I felt like Bruce, maybe in the future when he's Batman, would say something like this. I feel like he could say something like this, except he just wouldn't be as crazy about it. And it was really good in how they kind of had that reasons like why Bruce wears a mask and why people do wear masks and stuff like that. And it's I just really like that. So yes, number 2 would definitely be the mask speech, and still number 3 is the Penguin interrogates his replacement and gets his replacement. And I really did like this, and this was kind of a recurring thing through the episode, where you see him trying to get one up on Fish Mooney for Falcone. And it's really interesting to see it like that, because he is like, you know what, dude, I'm not going to ask you questions right away. We're going to beat you up, we're going to hang you upside down, and then we're going to ask you questions, you know? And that is smart. He is pretty smart about that. But yeah, so yeah, I really liked that, how he was being the way he was, Penguin, in this episode, but even though he didn't really have a big part. Alright, so, number 2 would be how the Wayne's murders kind of made all this craziness come. You know, how it sparked all this craziness. All this craziness was still going on at the same time, but it was not as big. And as soon as they died, as soon as they found out the biggest people in Gotham died, everything just, it exploded. The goat, the balloon man, all of them. Once they found out they died, they took advantage of it, you know. Then they're going crazy, because that's how it is, you know. And it was just epic. I thought that was really cool, really well done, and I just really loved that idea. Like, the Wayne murders sparked all of this, you know, and it was really cool like that. Alright, so, number 1 would be Gordon plays the game, you know, that game at the end of the episode where he has to fight for his life, and then Bullock's speech at the end of the episode. I really did like how that kind of sealed the deal. Bullock's like, you know what? I know that Gordon is a jackass, but look, we need to pull together and do this. We need to save him, because look, he is not the bad guy here. Even though you guys hate him we need to pull together. And it was really moving, I felt, in my opinion, and it was just really important. And then the Gordon, how he plays this game to survive, I really did like this a lot. And at the end, where the main bad guy, I do not remember his name at all. I'm sorry, I was just not paying attention. And so he comes out with the mask, and he comes out with a sword. It reminded me like of a Ra's al Ghul sort of thing, where like Ra's al Ghul would be like, you know what? And it'd be kind of like an alternative Batman, if Batman was a bad guy and had a sword. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And then how Gordon, you know, didn't kill him, but he thought, I think he thought about it. He just didn't do it. So yes, this week's episode of Gotham, really good, not great, but I really did like it. And it's one for the history books. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Well, actually, I'll see you guys in a little bit for Star Wars Rebels. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Marvel's 75 years. Happy birthday, Marvel. From Pulp to Pop. Alright, I'll see you later, guys.